Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another video here today on RJ's Trains. Today I got in a box in the mail today. This is from Cabin Fever Auctions, and if you don't know, they are doing all of the MTH prototype warehouse clearance auctions. And I've been looking at the auctions, but a lot of the stuff has been going for outrageous prices, and then there's some other stuff where you can get deals on it. And so in the third auction, which ended early November, I found a great deal that I knew I had to pick up. So let's get into it. And as you can see here, I'm quite the avid knife collector, as you can tell by my CVS brand scissors. So let's dig into this. And so in the package comes this neat little certificate of authenticity saying that it is part of the auction. And I guess I kind of just gave away what this item is with the back of the certificate, but this is a really neat touch to have. And this is part of the reason why I wanted to get something from the auction, is just so I can say I have an MTH prototype, which I now have. So here it is in the box. It is a Southern streamlined passenger car. And here's the end of the box. As you can see, it's marked for March 21st, 2008. There's the product number and information if you want to look up when this was made. I actually don't know when this was produced, but I'm guessing it's somewhere around 2008. The old warranty, registration, and directions. These look like they've seen better days, but still pretty cool. Get this thing out of the packaging. This thing's pretty hefty, I'm not gonna lie. And it's actually bigger than what I was expecting. I was expecting like an 027 coach, knowing that this is a Rail King model. But looking over it, it's a very nice model. And here on the bottom you can see it's marked the MTH prototype inventory number, so they had it in the warehouse. Rubber diaphragms on the end, and then on the inside there you might be able to see there are some seats. Nice Southern lettering on the top, and the 820 right here. Now you might be saying to yourself, RJ, why did you pick this up? You have other Southern passenger cars, but you don't have any that look like this. And so let's get this on the layout, and I'll show you what I'm going to be planning on doing with it. So for quite a while now, I've had this big empty space right here near the train station parking lot, and I haven't really been able to figure out what I want to do with it. At times I thought about putting in one of those MTH roadside stands and making it a seasonal thing. So, during Christmas, I would put out the Christmas tree roadside stand. And in the summer, I would do like an ice cream stand and whatnot. But eventually with the space, I figured it just wasn't look good. Then I thought about putting in a little building for, like trackside deliveries or like a freight depot. But then again, like with the dimensions of it being a triangle, it just wouldn't look right. So what I plan on doing is putting that car there just like that. And there's a reason behind this. So down in Dalton, Georgia, at the Dalton Freight Depot, they actually have a streamlined Southern silver passenger car that looks almost exactly like this on display. You can actually go up the steps and stand on the car, but you can't physically go into the car. But nevertheless, they have this Southern passenger car sitting there, and I've probably already inserted pictures of it. And when I went there, I didn't get to see any trains because they were actually doing track work that day. But it was a real neat feature, and it's another thing to tie in the Long Island and Southern Railroad. So this scene right here is going to be pretty much entirely based off of the Dalton freight depot in Dalton, Georgia. And it's just a real neat personal touch, you know, connecting it with something in the real life. And I'm able to model it here on my layout, and I think it's going to be really unique. As of right now, I don't have the track, but depending on when I air this video, I may or may not already have some track to put here. Right now, I'm thinking I probably go Atlas track and put it down here just because it looks a little bit more realistic and I can do more with the scene with it. Or I might just pick up Lionel Fast Track if that's the first thing that I pick up. But I don't have any spare track right now, so I can't finalize this scene yet. And I also haven't figured out yet if I'm going to power that track so the lights are on in the passenger car. The real life one, the lights aren't on inside the passenger car, but I think that would just be a real neat touch. And I can include other passenger cars. I can swap them in and out. I know that on the Long Island Expressway, here on Long Island, near my house, there used to be an old Long Island Railroad passenger car sitting on the side of the expressway in like a makeshift welcome center that you could go and explore. And so, you know, maybe I could change that out with the southern one and, you know, change things up. Or even my southern my Strasbourg passenger car, since I only have one right now, I can put that on display because they're all about the same length. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to make this a Dalton, Georgia southern scene. And because I have to at the end now, and because I have to, I'm going to run this around the layout for a couple times so you can see all the lights on and it running. So enjoy, but with that, take care and stay safe.